মানুহৰ পৰিৱৰ্তনশীল জীৱনশৈলীৰ বাবে বহু সমস্যা আহি পৰা পৰিলক্ষিত হয় বৰ্তমান যুৱ প্ৰজন্ম বা বহু লোকৰ মাজত। বৰ্ধিত বয়সৰ সৈতে এই সমস্যা আৰু অধিক বৃদ্ধি হয়, যাৰ বাবে পাছলৈ স্বাভাৱিক জীৱন যাপন কৰা কঠিন হৈ পৰে। এই ক্ষেত্ৰত স্বাস্থ্যৰ পৰামৰ্শৰ লগতে স্বাস্থ্যৰ বাতৰি প্ৰদান কৰিব ডাক্তৰ ৰাকেশ পৰিৱালে।
Hi, I am Dr. Rakesh Periwal from Apollo Hospitals, Guwahati, and my message for you on World Hypertension Day is get your BP checked. Get a BP instrument in your institution, in your colony, in your house, in your apartment. Make sure not only you check your blood pressure, but all of your friends and near and dear ones. You need to understand that majority of patients do not have any symptoms due to high blood pressure, and the only way to know about your blood pressure is to get it checked by an instrument. If you are repeatedly found to have a BP of more than 140/90, then consult your doctor. If you are diagnosed to have hypertension, then also you should try to check your blood pressure at home by an automated instrument, because that is what is the gold standard, and make sure that your BP remains below the target. Almost 1/4 of the adult population has high blood pressure, so it's not something which is insignificant. So this day, get a BP instrument, check your blood pressure and that of your near and dear ones. Did you know that almost 1/4 of the adult population has hypertension, which is defined as a blood pressure of more than 140/90? Majority of the patients would have no symptoms due to high blood pressure. Then why are we bothered? Because we know that this high blood pressure is detrimental to the cardiovascular system. The organs which are at greatest threat are the heart, the kidneys, the brain, the eyes, and the peripheral vascular system. The only way to know your blood pressure is by getting it checked. And what are the measures that we can take to control it? Well, we can exercise 30 minutes plus or more, cut down on our salt intake, take adequate fruits and vegetables, and optimize our weight. So if you are overweight, get rid of that fat, cut down, because that can control your blood pressure. You may require one or more medicines to control your blood pressure. The target is generally below 140/90, but you may be given stricter targets by your doctor depending on any disease that you have. Once you are diagnosed to have hypertension, always remember it should be a lifelong pursuit. The best way to follow up is to check the blood pressure on your own at home by an automated instrument. Look that you are in target, follow up with your doctor at a regular interval. If your targets are met, you know you are on the right side of things, and this should be a lifelong pursuit. Our ideal blood pressure should be below 120/80. Once it starts increasing, the cardiovascular risks increases incrementally, and after 140/90, the risk becomes significant, and that is why we take 140/90 as the cutoff. Some societies also suggest 130/80. Why is it so? Because we are going to live much longer now, so we will be exposed to a higher blood pressure for a longer period of time, and because of this increasing life expectancy, we believe that we should even take tighter targets like 130/80 as our hypertension goal. Majority has no symptoms due to high blood pressure, so make sure that you check your blood pressure by an instrument. You can do it yourself at home. Make sure that your target is met. Make sure you follow your lifestyle measures and take your medicines regularly. Majority of the times you will have to take the medicine for a long period of time, probably for the rest of your life, but that should not be a concern. You can know about your medicines, their side effects, but let me tell you, they have been made so that they can be taken for a long period of time. They are safe, and always keep up on a follow-up with a doctor to know if you have any problems. Whenever we say a patient has hypertension, there are so many questions which come up. Why do I have high blood pressure? Well, in 90% of the patients, we do not know the cause. This is known as essential hypertension. And in another 10%, this high blood pressure could be the result of another disease, most commonly kidney disease or some endocrine disorders. What is this high blood pressure? 140/90 on repeated occasions across all age groups in adults is hypertension. The targets are actually even stricter when someone is pregnant. What do I have as symptoms when I have high blood pressure? Well, you may have no symptoms. Majority have no symptoms, but you may have dizziness, uneasiness, palpitations, which may or may not be related to the high blood pressure. You always remember, whenever you go to the doctor, your BP is checked, and it may be related or unrelated to the symptoms that you have. Once you are diagnosed to have hypertension, you need to make sure that you take lifestyle measures which corrects it, that is cutting down on salt intake, exercising regularly, optimizing your weight, and taking lots of fruits and vegetables. And you may require the help of one or more medicines which keeps your BP controlled. The character of blood pressure is that it generally increases with age, and so once you are diagnosed to have hypertension, most of the time you will require therapy for the rest of your life. The target is to keep it below 140/90, or you may be given a stricter target depending on the problem that you have. But make sure once you are diagnosed to have hypertension, even if it is asymptomatic, it needs to be treated for good cardiovascular outcomes.